Alright, so today gonna be running this engine, boy. We're gonna see if it can. We're gonna see which one is better. We're gonna see which is better. We're gonna do without the turbocharger. That thing going fast. And we're gonna try with the other timing that the person who made this put on theirs. Cause I think, let me try it. In my experience, the way the person did it is not that good. If you put it one stud up, it's way better. I'm not sure if I just messed something up or something, but the way he did it, not too good. Personally, I like it with the turbocharger, but that probably restricts some airflow. So for performance, probably best to not have a turbocharger. Just know, he does not have one. I put mine on because I like it to make some extra noise. Nah, man. Let me see what the PSI is. Boy, 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 boy. That's literally like zero. Boy, this Dr. Dude NL. Thank you so much. This is probably the most efficient engine I ever tested. Although it's probably because of the flywheel, with the other engine, only goes down to like 10 psi. Boy, that thing is really on zero. That thing could drain the whole thing until it stops running. It's Dr. Dude NL. Thank you for this engine. Although, recommend to put it up to there instead of here. 10 out of 10. I'm just surprised. So now, and even that's even with the turbocharger. So with that, it probably got some extra airflow. So yeah, thank you for this engine. 10 out of 10. It works really well. Now we're gonna do RPM test. I gotta put some tape on this, and we're gonna see the RPM. I forgot. I think he did his at like 60 psi. I think he did his at like 60 psi. So we're gonna do the same test at 60 psi. He said he gets about 1,500 RPM from it. Even if you could just get 1,000, that would be good, boy. So yeah, we're gonna go with this RPM at 60 psi, and yeah. All right, so now we're gonna test it at 80 psi and go down to 50 psi. Alright, so the tape flew off when it was running, but on this thing I saw it was, let me go see if it's actually under. You can see it actually works now, so you can see there's no dot there. It says 1,467 RPM. And I think we're going a little bit under 60 psi, probably like 50 psi. This engine, best engine I ever ran. This person does make some engines that go to 3,000 RPM, but those are too complicated for me. This, with a small flap, boy, even with a small flap, yo, this thing goes good. I'm gonna refill everything up, and oh boy, something broke off. So I think it did get the max RPM. Look at that. 2,400 RPM, boy. That's the fastest engine I ever got. I don't know what's doing now. Why just switched? Oh, I think it's still measuring RPM or something. It probably might switch over. But you guys saw that. It was at 2,400 RPM. I'm not gonna measure RPM anymore. We're just gonna rev it a little bit. Everybody, the air tastes weird though. The air tastes weird, boy. That's a lot of air that's just being wasted though. That's it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. This engine, good engine. So after trying to build this engine for a few days, I understand how it works. So it works by this alternating which one of these are being squeezed, which means it cannot flow air. Let me show you. This connects to everything. This connects to these ones. Connects to this one and this one. The cylinder must always be connected to the middle. That way it's always going to be connected to either the inlet or the exhaust, no matter what. Because, let me show you. Let's see. So when it's like this, and it's like that, these two are being squeezed, which means the air that cannot go here no more, only goes into here. That means the air goes into here. The cylinder expands, and then it goes to the other side. Then guess what? Now these ones are being squeezed, but this cylinder still has some air in it. That's why now this one is not being squeezed. This is the exhaust right here. So now the inlet can be in here, going to here. Then the exhaust from this one, since it's all the way at, well, it will be up here. I mean, it will be down here. But then the air goes up into the middle exhaust. Then it goes back to here. Goes back to here. Goes back to this one being squeezed, this one being open. So this down here has air. So then air goes into here, pushes this down, air goes into here, out of here. That's to connect it to here. Turbocharger, as I said, with turbocharger only goes like 500 RPM. Without it, 100 PSI. That thing goes like 5 times faster than the other engine I made. So that's basically how the engine works. Another thing is that you should probably just put the normal round ones, because these ones can turn. Then extra air can get in if the pipes are like here. So just put on the one round ones. Just get 4 of those and put it here instead of getting these ones. So yeah, that's it for this video. Hopefully this explains the engine a little bit better. Also, this guy has no tutorial, so it's pretty easy. Since I explained the switch, the valve mechanism, you just have to really, since he shows it around a lot, and I'm showing around a lot too, you should be able to just build it And to switch the timing, you have to turn it around to make it spin the other way. So you have to make this exhaust be on this side and make this exhaust be on this side. So you have to turn it around. So you have to take it apart and turn around. But yeah, that's all for this video. Hopefully you enjoy this explanation for how the engine works. I'm pretty sure that's it. Hopefully I explained it the right way. See you next video.